Hello, my friends. I almost said good morning because that's what I always say. But it's not morning. Not where I am anyway. Shout out if it's morning for you. Let us know. It is evening for me. And it's Saturday. It's not even Sunday. So I had to do a little reschedule because I got to go see some family tomorrow. And I need to make a zine. Well, I mean, I don't need to, right? We still have 14 days, 13 hours, 28 minutes, and 50 seconds. So not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. I've been on vacation for a little bit, and I hadn't really been looking at anything. Like, I hadn't been looking at notifications or anything, and then I opened up Itch just now, like tonight. I got home from my vacation last Sunday, so like I hadn't looked at Itch for almost 2 weeks, and there was 27 notifications. We have 6 entries already. Look at that. 18 people have joined us. We have 6 zines already in the first 2 weeks of the jam, which is just unbelievable. Thank you very much for joining us here. So, the theme is slow, and the deadline is April 27th. So you still have some time. You still got some time. Let's take a look at what we got. Look at this. We have how to brew a nice cup of tea. I love it. A little coloring zine to relax to. Spoons says it is an X-fold zine with a poster. I love that. I need to find out what that is. Got to download it. We have slow changes, changing slowly. We have slow crafting. And we have Grandma Core, a manifesto on the leftist value of slow living. I love it. Grandma Core is particularly relevant because I'm going to see my grandma tomorrow. I'm going to see my grandma tomorrow, celebrate her birthday. She is 89. Next year she'll be 90, which is unbelievable. Sunday Zine number 9. This is unbelievable. Next one's going to be 10, right? Next month we're going to be doing number 10. We're going to be into the double digits. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to join us, the link should be down there in the description. This is itch.io. Oh, there you can see all of my I'm always doxing myself when I turn on. You can see what I was just searching. You can see all my illegal sites where I watch TV. All right. We need to go over and look at pages. So this is the zine that I started making 2 weeks ago. It's called De Solis, or maybe it's Deus. I think this is Latin. I copied it from Wikipedia. So this is my zine about Sunday. About what Sundays are about. And in order to make it part of the theme, we definitely gotta write a little bit. Yeah. I had honestly forgotten about this zine completely. I was like, did I have something? I was looking in my pages file before I started the stream tonight. I was like, I think I was working on something. I did not remember. So we have a few pages here. We got, so if this is like the scientific, because Sunday, all of the days are related to planets. I think that's what that is. Let's go look at Wikipedia, actually. Let's go remind ourselves what we're doing here. Where Where's that? Wait. Okay. Internet. Wikipedia. Sunday. Yeah, the other thing that I realized when I was setting up OBS tonight is that it's never been dark mode in my streams before. I wonder how that's gonna look. I wonder. Not that it's bad. I'm just saying, like, here we can even change Wikipedia to dark mode. So yes, Latin, Dies Solis, day of the sun. Astrology. Is that it? Yes. Associated with the sun, and that is the symbol. What I kind of want to look up this symbol though. Maybe it's on like, I guess it's not emoji, so let's do Unicode. And see what it says about this symbol. Oh, can I not look up just the symbol? Okay. Okay, just look up sun. Okay, where does this come from though? Oh, it is also the alchemical symbol for gold. That's interesting. So if you're doing alchemy, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for this, which is the gold. So the sun is gold, and Sunday is gold. Sunday is the golden day, perhaps. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Because it's almost like no matter who you are. No, actually, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. I was going to say almost all religions and cultures have Sunday as a day off, but that's not true, right? Because for Jewish people, their Sabbath is Saturday. And I think I was reading somewhere where in predominantly Jewish countries, it's like Friday, Saturday is their weekend. But Sunday is in a lot of places. I will say, I feel good about saying in a lot of places, it is the day off, day of rest. Oh, I guess these are all the other planets, huh? Thunderstorm. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. I used to use this as a logo. But I turned it. I just loved this symbol so much. I thought it was very cool. That's always kind of been my go-to when I'm looking for like a logo style thing. I turn to Unicode or the Wingdings. If you have browsed my backlist here, I used to make a zine called, where is it? There it is. Congenial Telegram. It was a zine about making zines. And every single cover was the same, and I just changed the symbol of it. I changed the symbol to a different wingding. I've been thinking a lot about bringing it back. I don't know. There's just something like, I don't know what it is exactly. Because I do this to myself. You know, I say like, I need a regular schedule. I don't need a schedule. But I still, like, in the back of my head, I still want, like, I want to do something monthly. It's like, but I'm doing this. I'm doing this monthly, right? All right. We have a symbol. That's the cover. Where's pages? Pages. This is the cover. We've got a title. But we definitely need some more interest inside there, right? We need something else. We've got this Sunday roast. We're going to look for, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look for a picture of like a Sunday roast. And I was thinking that we could like span this spread, right? Because in this zine, these two pages go together. As in, like, these two, when you're reading, when you open it, those two pages will be a spread. Right? Because this page is the cover. And then this is a spread. Excuse me. That's 1, 2. And then 3, 4 is a spread. And then 5, 6 is a spread. And that's the back. So you can really do interesting things with these spreads. Like, you can cross the gutters, right, of the page. Just print right through. And that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking with the Sunday roast. I was thinking, I'm remembering now that we looked at Unsplash, didn't we, last time, and didn't really find anything. Didn't find a picture that I liked. So we could look in a public domain. Let's go to the internet. Let's go. There are the Smithsonian has let's say, like, photo archive, maybe collection. Oh, maybe open access. That sounds good, right? Open access sounds like, okay. Smithsonian open access, where you can download, share, and reuse millions of the Smithsonian's images right now without asking. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen to music recorded by teens and Chris Funk. That's funny. I might look at that later. Chris Funk is the guitar player for what band is it? Decemberist. That's what it is. Anyway, we're gonna look for roast dinner. Let's try that. Roast dinner. See what we get. So this is a great link. Maybe I should write a blog post and collect a whole bunch of photo archives that you can use, because this is always good to know. Collection images. Look at that. That's it. And it's vertebrate zoology, mammals division. Wonder what that has to do with roast dinner. I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, okay, we got all digital records. No, that's probably not. Oh, good home cooking. I like that. Fire advertising, Sneed's restaurant. Roast pork, hamburgers, pig snots, fish, baked spare ribs, salmon cakes, hog maws, T-bone steaks, pork chops, roast lamb, pig feet, crab cakes, fried chicken, chicken stew, codfish cakes, ham, and cabbage. So, a hog maw, a maw is a mouth. What does that mean if it's a hog maw? How do you eat just the mouth? Is that like the jawbone that you're eating? And then the pig snot, I'm guessing is a snout. I wonder if they tell us. I wonder if they tell us more here. Yeah, okay, so it if you look here, it says pig snots sick. So they're saying it was a spelling error. It was a spelling mistake. So it's probably pig snout. That makes a lot more sense. I don't know what a hog maw is, though. That's interesting. Where is this? Baltimore. Okay. Baltimore. Now I want to look up a hog maw. I want to know what a hog maw is. Hog maw's recipe. There you go. Maybe it's like the whole head. That would make sense. That could make sense. Hog maw. Pennsylvania Dutch. Pork stomach stuffed. Okay. So that's like oh, what's it called? The Scottish thing, what's that called? Haggis. Where it's the pork stomach. Probably with the fatty liner removed. Okay, that's interesting. And then a hash of potatoes, onions, loose pork sausage, and herbs, and then it's boiled or baked. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Pork stomach. Interesting that they call it a maw, though, because, like, does it say where the name comes from? Samagen. Okay. So it might be a version of the German word. There it is. And I guess, I mean, the maw, the mouth is attached to the stomach. Okay. That was... This is what you signed up for, folks. This is what you signed up for. This is where my brain goes. Chat is suggesting that I search pot roast. All right. Let's try pot roast. See what we got. We have even list. We have no images and only digital records. Art of cookery. Maybe we could find something in... Maybe we just search beef. Beef could work. I was going to say we could try Gutenberg. Can opener. Beef and vegetable space food. Look at that. And a lot of botanical samples. Beef what? Did I look up roast beef or did I look up dinner? Maybe we try... no, that's not going to do it. That's the same thing. Roast beef item of ephemera. The National Postal Museum, by the way, if you're ever in DC, you should go to the National Postal Museum. It's very cool. Maybe we just look for dinner. What would it show us for dinner? I kind of thought there'd be more images. Okay, 202. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, maybe we do like a big... I mean, this is Thanksgiving, but that could work. That is images, right? How do we... Okay, here we go. Resource type. Cookbooks? Show me cookbooks. Show me cookbooks. No, that's not what I want. I mean, unless I can see inside what Mrs. Fisher knows about old Southern cooking. No, there's not. Oh, no, there's not. There's not a lot inside. All right. What else? Maybe we go back to Unsplash. I was kind of hoping to find like some kind of etching, like a something black and white would look really good in this, you know. Why don't we try Sunday? See what it says for Sunday. See what we got. It's probably gonna be a lot of church stuff, right? I'm looking at this first. I don't know who Billy Sunday is. Is he like a... I mean, he looks like a preacher to me. Yeah. Billy Sunday was the most successful preacher of his time. He was a professional baseball player. Fascinating. Okay. We're looking for... photographs? Or should I look for... drawings, etchings, lithographs? Let's look at lithographs. But that might just get us more arty stuff rather than... Sunday amusements in the mines. No. Let's try topic. Topic food, right? Let's look for food. Family, no. Okay, cooking. Did I miss cooking? Home, holidays, no. Where's food? Let's try social life and customs. Maybe that'll give us something. And if not, we'll go look at another website. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm fascinated by this clock though. Why is this clock in the Smithsonian? I need to know. Oh, it was in... where was it? It was in Waveland, Mississippi during Hurricane Katrina in 2005. So it stopped. It stopped at the exact time, I guess. Smithsonian collectors found the clock in a field. So Smithsonian collectors just like went looking for stuff, artifacts. All right. Let's look at... I was thinking about Project Gutenberg and finding like a cookbook, but I think that'd be too much work. Let's just go back to Unsplash. Unsplash, my old faithful. I mean, you don't do me wrong, but food and drink. Let's try the pot roast. Pot roast. See what we got. Oh, you know what? I like this one. Oh, that's a plus though. I don't want a plus. License. Okay. Man, I liked that one. I don't want raw food. Oh, this is interesting. It's giving me like fire pots. That's not exactly what I want. That's weird, isn't it? Interesting. I just want a roast dinner. Come on. Okay, pork roast. Roast pork. Roast pork. No, that's giving me like... this is like pork belly vibes. It's the reason why this is so hard, I think, is that I have like a picture in my head, right? And I'm trying to find the thing that fits the picture in my head rather than just looking for something interesting. Okay. You know, I keep coming back to this one, which is like an advertisement for this ThermoPro thermometer, which is so annoying. But I could just use like part of it and not put the thermometer in my zine. That is an odd looking meal there. Did we try Sunday roast? Sunday roast. Maybe we get something. Okay. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. The ThermoPro's back. I like this one here. I like this one. That's looking good to me. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. And sorry, I got lost in OBS. There we go. Pages. What I want to do is we're going to delete this page here. Just because when you add a photo in Pages, you want to add it to the base layer, right? Like the actual page. If you add it inside one of these text boxes, it just kind of screws things up a little bit. So we're going to add that one. And we got to flip it. How do we flip it in here? Arrange, right? It's got to be arrange. Yeah. Rotate 180. No, not 180. 90. What am I thinking? 90. I'm so used to flipping things just straight upside down. All right. See, but I want it to be... Oh, what I could do... So that's half. What we could do is we could cut this background off. Right? And then put the words around it. I'm also thinking it might look good if it was like that. Right on the cut edge of the paper. So it looks like it's like going off the page. And then we put the text around it. That could be interesting. What would it look like? Okay, how much space would we have for words if... Right? Okay, so that's where the page ends. That's the halfway point. So then I would have this much space for words. So then the middle could just be like this. Could just be the picture. What I'm thinking too is I kind of want to... Well, I think we can we make it black and white? I don't remember if I can do that in Pages or if I have to do that in a different app. Yeah, I don't think I can do that in Pages. I can turn the opacity down, which is probably good. Just makes it look a little bit more matte. rather than shiny like a photo. Okay. What are we thinking? We like this? It's interesting, right? I do kind of want to cut it though. I kind of want to cut it out so it's like the round of the plate is what I'm trying to say. And the thing is that I could do that. You can do that in iOS, but I don't think you can do that in Mac OS. Like, do it really easily. iOS has this really cool thing now where if you click on if you go into Photos, the Photos app, and you just like long press on an object inside of that photo, it will cut it. Yeah, right? It cuts it, and then you can actually even like make little stickers that you can then use in your messages. Yeah. We're definitely going to do this. We're definitely going to cut it out. I just got to figure out how to do that. I wonder if I can like send it to my phone and do it on my phone and then send it back to my computer. Like, how silly is that? That's like the easiest way to do it. We're going to try it though. We're going to try this. So I'm going to send the photo to my phone. Which again, another amazing thing that you can do so easily. And then we're going to share. Oh, I don't know if I can cut and share though. Because usually when I cut things, the main reason, I'll tell you, the main reason that I use the cutting out thing, is to do bad Photoshop memes on Tumblr. This is the main thing that I use it for. Okay. I know that there is... Yes, you put it into files. Okay. How do I send it to files? Yes, okay. We're going to save to files. There we go. And then I'm going to open files. We're going to look at this photo. And then we're going to... Okay, it's probably in markup then. Is it? How do I cut it? Yes. Cut. Can I like copy and then come over here to pages and then paste? Would that work? This is the other wild thing that you can do. Look at that. I'm pasting from my phone. This is this is like the dumbest thing I've ever done. This is technology, folks. Here, if you weren't following that, this is what I just did. I found this photo online. I sent this photo to my phone. I took that photo and put it into the Files app on my phone. So it's not in Photos, in the Files app, which is where I put like, screenshots of of forms that I need, right? So that I have them offline, or like PDFs, right? And then I cut this image out with the long press. And because it was a cut, which is a copy, I came back to my laptop. I pressed paste in here in Pages, and it pasted what I wanted. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that is what we have to do to get this done. I mean, there's probably some app that I could have on my phone where I could do this. I just don't know what it is. But that actually wasn't that long. Okay, I don't want to text wrap it. Do not text wrap. We're going to do 90. Or no, we got to go the other way. What's the other way? Is that 270? Nope. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And then we're going to make it small. We're going to make it as big as the 2 pages. There it is. There it is. All right. And might do a little bit of text wrapping. See how it looks, right? Because I don't really want it to wrap over on this side, but I do think we could wrap a few words here and make that look good. Because, like, why cut it out if we're not going to wrap it, right? Yeah. All right. Let's save. Gotta remember to save that. And gotta remember to give Faris Mohammed his credit for this photo. So we're gonna add that on the last page. Photo by, and oh, it actually, that's very unusual that it actually stuck with the right formatting. I should make this a link. So that's the easy part. For as many steps as that was. For as many steps as that was, that actually was the easy part, because now I have to write. Now I got to fill in the rest of these pages. I'm going to figure out what are we going to say. I think I do still want to here. I do still want to turn down the opacity a little bit, because I think that the bright, shiny, glossy photo of it, I mean, that's not going to print well for anyone. Nobody's printing my zines on photo paper. I'm just closing some windows. Gotta write. So I'm thinking I'm gonna fill in these blanks. I still don't really know what I'm gonna say for the Super Bowl page. Might just you know what? Let's do a timer. Let's pull up the clock. I don't know if I have it in OBS anymore. I mean, I definitely don't have it on this screen. What is that? That would be Mac OS clock. Where is it? Usually it shows. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, wait a second. That's not the clock app. What is that? What is that? Where does that come from? Oh, that's control center clock. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so why is it giant? I have no idea. Okay, let's make that smaller. It does not need to be that big. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it so big? That makes no sense to me. That's getting. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to turn it on. There we go. I'm just going to make that fit right there in the sidebar. All right. So I'm going to turn on a timer for 10 minutes and I'm going to write and I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute the mic. And so if you would like to write a little bit with me, come along. Hopefully I can finish this. Hopefully we can get this one done. 10 minutes feels like I can do that. Although I to be honest haven't written a whole lot for the last 2 weeks. I brought like a giant, I mean not a giant notebook, but I brought a big notebook, bigger than my regular everyday one. And I didn't write in it barely at all. So it's definitely going to be, we're definitely going to have a little talk, have a little chat, do a video about how hard it is to just start stuff. All right, let's do this. That was 10 minutes. And that was so fast. That was so fast to me. I feel like I did nothing. I mean, obviously I didn't. I did write that little bit about the roast. Did a little rearranging. I was thinking about, I love the justified text. That's what I have here. Justified means that it's a fixed width, and so all of the letters fit into it. So sometimes you get, like you look here in this line, it's a little bit more spread out so that it can all fit in there. And I do like that, but I'm looking up here at this one, and I don't love the butter. I mean, you can go in and adjust that kerning a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really want to. Gotta fill in some space though. We gotta, when I write my pages, I like them to be similar lengths, right? I like them to almost match. They don't have to. It's not a rule. It's just a special rule that I make for myself. I mean, we could always fill in this space though, actually. We could fill in this space. Sorry, I just moved my desk. Especially this page here. Because I think it would be pretty easy to find something to go with this idea of like the rallying cry, like a flag or something, right? Maybe. I hadn't read this until I sat down. And I forgot that I was kind of writing it as like what is happening on Sunday, right? Not just description, but like there's like an actual narrative flow going on in here. So I had to rewrite a little bit, which isn't a problem. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see if maybe we can. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Let's see if we can put a shape. Let's do flag. Right? Like this one. This is what I was thinking. And we could even like put some words in there maybe. Oh. I don't want it to be that big. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's try this. What would we just write Sunday? Can I? Yeah, okay. Huh. I didn't realize there was so much flexibility is what I'm trying to say. Let's see how that looks. It's kind of fun. I kind of like, just filling in the blanks. Filling in the blanks with a couple little thingies. Where is the center? Okay, so that's the center line. I'm still thinking. I feel like I can write like one more sentence to fill in here. Kind of like a transition to get to Sunday in the park. I'm going to italicize that because it's a title. So I'm writing about the Sunday scaries on this page. The Sunday scaries Stay with me. A low hum of anxiety I carry through this day of rest. Maybe something that's a little bit more, you know what I'm thinking? Because I want this to be my submission for the jam. I'm thinking I'm going to add just like a couple more, making the explicit connection between like Sundays are the slow days, right? That's the whole theme. That's the whole point. And I'm just thinking about how I could totally say like slow roast, right? There you go. Slow roasted with onions. And see, look, that one word. Wait, is that too many spaces there? Okay, no, it still looks good. Kind of made this kerning look a little bit better. But that is why I keep the... Oh, you can't see this, can you? You can't see it because I have the clock. The clock is covering it. So where it says text wrap up there, that's for images. And you can change this. So usually I have it set to it, so none. Like I like none to be my default. You know what? That actually doesn't look that bad. But this one I'm specifically doing automatic or around. What's the difference? Oh, it looks exactly the same to me. I wonder if we could just move it just a little bit. See what that looks like. No, I don't love that. What if we do just a little bit? Okay. It's not, I don't love this, but yeah, I think that one's better. That's better. Just like a little bit of a hint. I like a little bit of a hint of the word wrapping just so it connects the two pieces together. Which is actually, maybe we should do the same down here. That could work. Okay, let's try that. So let's do text wrap for this one and see. Yeah. Maybe one more. Yes, I like that. Okay. And then we're going to take these two pieces together and I want to put them in the center right there. Okay. There we go. Still one more sentence, I feel like. One more sentence. Because I want to get from the Sunday scaries to I go outside and I walk in the park. And then I am Sunday in the park with George. And then that makes me happy. And then we talk about Sunday is the rallying cry. And then we go home and we have a roast dinner. And that is the perfect day. So, and then we're done. And then we made a zine. And it is 1 hour, 2 minutes. So, we're almost done. I'm sending my words. Let this day pass slowly. Maybe we just say, I go outside. I walk in the sun. Sun, Sunday, sun, yes. We like this. I can hear singing. And then, next page, there's a Sunday matinee. Here, maybe we'll just say there's a matinee. We don't need to say Sunday because we said Sunday a lot. All right. That's it. I like that. That turned out pretty good. I'm just looking at this page again. Do we want... because there is space down here. I could do a sentence about. All right, we're just going to move this a little bit. Actually, let's move it up. I'm going to make a new text box. Oh, that was weird. I thought I pressed copy, paste. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm making a new text box because I want it to wrap differently. Why is it not, though? Is that not weird? Interesting. Okay, we're just gonna do a sentence. We're gonna do something like we're in the crowd, right? Surrounded by the crowd, all cheering for victory. Maybe I'm. I find myself in the middle of the crowd. All of us cheering for our own victory. I like that. Oh, the label disappeared. Okay, that's funny. Do we like it? Do we like it there? Do we like it there? Okay, let's do this. And let's put it in the middle. See how that looks. Yeah. I don't think it would look as good if it was wrapped, if it was word wrapped. All right. That's it. Is that it? That's it. I think that's it. We're going to call that a zine. I'm going to... I have to make a cover. I have to make a cover if I want to upload it. I think we're gonna do a cover with the banner. Okay. So what I usually do to make a cover is that I'll just add a second page in here and then take the piece that I want to make the cover of and paste it so that I can make it big, which looks very funny. I'm kind of thinking though, maybe we take this symbol. And paste it, but turn it white. Okay, I think that's the box that I turned white. Oh, interesting. No. Text. I got okay, so because it's text, right? It is not. Yes. I was thinking it was an image. It's not an image. It is text. So this is what I'm thinking. We do this. Oh. Yeah. It's text. Come on. That means I can't change the size that way. I gotta change the size this way. Let's do 100. So, yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Let's do 200. Is that gonna be too big? That's like almost perfect. I feel like that's pretty damn good. This looks like a plague doctor now. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? Okay. And we're going to take the title. And what I'm thinking with the title, what I want to do is first I'm going to flip it so it's the right size, but then I want to angle it. I want to angle it so that it follows this line. Like that. Like that. Right? I don't know about you, but that looks pretty damn cool to me. All right, we're going to screenshot that. And then I am going to crop it and make a cover. Crop. All right. Oh, my. It's not open. Okay. This is going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I'm not going to do it on the stream. I'm not going to subject you to that. So, that's it. That's my zine. As always, I will get it up as soon as possible, and I will put the link to this zine in a comment down below. If you are doing the jam, let us know. Tell us about your zine, Tell us what you made, or tell us what you're making. We want to know. And if you have any questions, absolutely just ask. If you're having trouble coming up with an idea, let us know. We'll chat about it. And thanks for joining me for this Sunday Zine. And I will see you very soon. Very soon. I feel like I haven't done a whole lot recently, so maybe I'll do another stream next week. But I'm not promising it. Just a maybe. All right. That is it.